When someone dies, we light a lamp, we say a prayer, we gather, we mourn. But beneath the rituals, something else is happening, something unseen, something sacred. The yogic sciences tell us the first 13 days after death are the most critical for the soul's journey. When my loved one passed, I kept thinking it was over. The body was gone, the breath was gone. So, what else was left? But in the quiet, I began to feel something, a presence, a watching, like they hadn't left fully. That's when I discovered the ancient wisdom behind what actually happens after death. You see, in yogic science, when the physical body dies, the subtle body doesn't leave immediately. The karmic structure, the emotional residue, the life impressions, they linger, not in the body, but around it. For up to 13 days, the subtle body hovers, uncertain, observing, sometimes even confused. It hasn't yet moved on. Why 13 days? Because that's how long it can take for the being to realize I'm no longer in that body. It's a transition, a passage, a dissolving of identity. And this phase can be painful, peaceful, or chaotic, depending on the life they lived. This is why the 13-day rituals exist, to help the soul detach and move forward gracefully. Sadhguru explains, until the prana fully exits and the subtle body dissolves, the being remains in a certain limbo. Which means when we sit in silence, light lamps or chant, we are not just honoring the dead, we are actually aiding them. It's not superstition, it's energetic support. Just like a baby needs help entering this world, a soul needs help leaving it. In those 13 days, the being moves through stages. On day 1 to 3, they may hover near the body, trying to understand what happened. From day 4 to 9, emotions may surge, longing, confusion, or fear. By day 10, the karmic impressions begin to release. From day 11 to 13, the subtle body dissolves and the soul starts its journey beyond. That's if we support them properly, with awareness, with grace. I remember sitting by the lamp every evening, not praying for them, but simply with them. It felt like they were still close, listening, watching, letting go. And slowly the air shifted. The energy softened. And I knew they had left. Not tragically, but beautifully. Why these rituals exist? These aren't empty customs. They are designed to guide the soul's journey. Lighting a lamp equals holding light in darkness. Feeding people equals creating positive karma on their behalf. Chanting mantras equals calming their subtle body. Everything is about helping them release this life without fear, without regret, and with freedom. But what if these things aren't done? What if no one sits? No rituals, no remembrance. Sometimes the soul lingers, gets stuck in longing, or worse, in confusion. That's why across cultures there are ghost stories, energies that haven't moved on.
You failed. Just you failed everyone in your life.
Because they weren't helped to move on. It's not punishment, it's simply inertia. The most compassionate thing we can do for someone whose past is this: let them go, not with pain, not with clinging, but with love. Tears are okay, grief is natural, but beneath it all, there must be surrender. Their journey is now beyond us, and our love must become a bridge, not a chain. And here's the hidden gift: understanding the 13-day journey changes how we live. It reminds us this body is temporary, this name is borrowed, but our karma, our energy continues. So every act matters, every intention counts, because it shapes not just life, but what happens after life. If you lost someone, know this: they didn't just disappear, they are moving, releasing, transforming, and for 13 days they may still feel your love, still benefit from your presence, still hear your silence. So be with them consciously, lovingly. Let your grief become grace. Sadhguru says, death is a doorway, not a wall. But how we exit determines what's on the other side. The 13 days are not an ending, they are a sacred bridge from one life to whatever comes next. And our role as those left behind is to hold that bridge steady, with stillness, with love, with awareness. If this touched something in you, share this video with someone in mourning. Leave a comment. Did your culture observe a 13-day ritual? What did you feel during that time? Let's honor the mystery of death by living with more presence, more love, and more surrender.